So the last Friday for the Wall Street was indeed very good. Now the question is whether it will translate into a good Monday. I'm talking about 13th of February, as well as for this week ahead. Okay, that's the most important question we need to look at, because it is positive. It was positive to flat. If you are looking at last Friday, you can see Dow Jones up by 169. S&P was flat, and this is because of Nasdaq, which was down by 71 points. So it's a mixed kind of thing, but from flat to positive, I would rather say. So let us see the price action which will impact the Wall Street going forward. And now I want to discuss about the daily chart, which will not only give you the day's view as well as the week's picture, okay, which is very important to understand. Now this is the daily chart of Dow Jones. If you are looking at the indicators, that's where I am actually focusing on. These indicators are telling you something else, okay. If you are looking at MACD or if you are looking at stochastic RSI, these indicators are going south, so this is not at all a good sign. This is not at all a good sign, because even if the price action is not doing anything, okay, it's good that Dow Jones keeps on holding very near to its resistance level, which is actually positive. But when the indicators are not behaving the way the price is, then obviously we need to be extra cautious. And if the price does not fall, and once the indicators dies down, or which means it will go into oversold territory, then obviously we need to change our view. But right now indicators are falling down, and which is not at all a good sign, and price is not going anywhere. So if you are looking at Dow Jones, first of all, you have 33,320, which is your stop loss. Please don't go below 33,320. And on the upside, we have limited target, which will be 34,330 and 34,610. So this is the range which one must follow, and it would be a wise decision not to go beyond the range for Monday. Okay, let's wait and watch what is happening, what the market is telling you, and how the index is behaving, and then take your decision accordingly, because this is a very narrow range, and the price action is happening somewhere in the middle of the range, so things can go anywhere. So it's better to wait and watch as far as Dow Jones is concerned. Talking about the Nasdaq, if you are looking at Nasdaq Composite, it has actually performed very well, and it has already given you a breakout. You can clearly see it has already given you a breakout, and we have a breakout above 11,580. So remember this level. Now here also you have the same story. The indicators are telling something else. Okay, the price are correcting, but it is not the way the indicators are telling you. So right now we have a range. Nasdaq is in a range bound mode, and here we are. On the downside, you have 11,580, which is your support and stop loss. Please don't go below this, otherwise a short call will open up. And similarly on the upside, if you want to go long with a stop loss of 580, on the downside you have a limited upside, which will push Nasdaq towards 12,285. Let's just not go beyond the range, or wait for the price to decide where it wants to go before taking any long or short positions. If you want to go long, then wait for Nasdaq to surpass 12,285. If you want to go short, then wait for the confirmation for Nasdaq to fall below 11,580. So that's the simple story. And obviously S&P 500, which is accumulation of both, but most importantly Nasdaq. And here, although it is very close to the breakout level, you can clearly see it is very close to the breakout level, but here also the indicators are telling you something else. So for Nasdaq, for S&P 500, wait for the index to surpass 4,102 or 4,103 and sustain above that. Okay, it should not be like it will move higher and falls again. So if that condition appears, then obviously it is not at all good. So the range which we are looking here will be in between. I mean, if first of all, if S&P 500 continues to trade below 4,103, then obviously it's a negative one. It's a complete uh, I would say it is not at all positive below 11 4103, and if price does not sustain, it will fall towards 3962. But only if S&P 500 sustains above 4103, then we will move toward 4194, which was your recent high, and further upside will be conditional, and it will be subjected to a breakout beyond 4195, and then we will move towards 4300. So it is a wait and watch scenario. Don't take unnecessary bet in any of the indices until and unless you understand what you are doing, and please keep your stop loss at place. And if you don't know how to deal with this situation, then better wait for a clear signal. Once you get the clear signal, then take your trades accordingly. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.